YouTube. Welcome back, my friends, to another episode in the Motovlog Gear Setup series. This is the first test with my new GoPro Hero 9. I'll leave a link up top there for the unboxing and first impressions video, but I just couldn't wait to get this thing out. All right, here we go. As you can tell, I'm on the bobber. My Harley's still in the shop. You watched that video too, right? Again, I'll leave a link for you. And yeah, so it's cold. Oh my God. my temperature gauge at home said it was like 49, 52, somewhere in there, but it's humid and this bike just ain't cut out for it. I'm really curious what the GoPro does for image stabilization now. Obviously it has Hyper Smooth 3.0. I don't know how that compares to 2.0. I can tell you I've been riding around a few minutes already and this thing feels a little bit heavier. It's either that or it's been a week since I've ridden, so it could be just not used to the helmet. But also, with the media mod on there, the Hero 9 is just a smidge longer than the 8, and it doesn't sit flush against my helmet. So if the horizon is off a little bit, that's why the 9 now pushes that out at an angle. I was ranting and raving in my first impressions video, but honestly, I think the picture quality is a little bit better. The front screen for off the bike shots is money. I love that. The audio it picks up is just phenomenal. I mean, it's just the clarity and everything picked up off the media mod is just way better than you got on the 8. Also, the integration with the media mod seems to be a lot better. Pushing the buttons, you get an instant response from the GoPro. Whereas with the GoPro 8 media mod, you ended up having to push the buttons a few times to get the same effect or harder. So, hey, this is the road we're looking for. Cool. All right, I'm gonna take you down one of the richest neighborhoods known to man. And I think it's this way. Yeah, let's go this way. I had a friend once that lived down here. His house was the smallest on the block and it was 15,000 square feet, which is just bonkers. But anyway, back to the Hero 9. After playing around with it some more, I like it more. Do I regret spending the extra coin over getting an 8? As of right now, yes, because they still don't have a remote control for it, and I'm a motovlogger on a motorcycle. I don't often have time to pull over, find a good turnout, safe spot to park, whatever, to be able to turn on recording or stop recording. I mean, it's just, that's not gonna happen for me. And not being able to see the status of the battery and everything, that's kind of upsetting. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see what transpires with the accessories on this camera. I'm at least gonna use it for off-bike shots, indoor shots. I mean, I think the footage that I shot the other night in that first impressions video, I think that the footage there was actually really usable. It was rather nice. Now I just need a place to pull off and show you that mic in action. Hey, here's a road. Let's go down this road. Swains Creek, huh? Never heard of such a thing. That's a good enough backdrop. So like I was saying, I really like that front screen. Super handy. I can see myself right now. It's great. Some of the other differences I've noticed, good or bad, the batteries charge a lot slower off my laptop, and it's brand new. So I know it's got USB 3 ports. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they're a little bit bigger, but really it takes 2 or 3 times as long to charge a battery. It's kind of ridiculous. But the dual battery charger came with a USB A to C cable,
which is nice. I've got that plugged in, and I really need to buy a USB hub to plug all these dang things in. But yeah, so far I'm a pretty big fan of the 9. I think that its daylight quality is a little bit better than the 8. The 9 it's an upgrade. I don't know if it's worth $200 or $300 depending on what you paid for your 8 or what you got if you sold it. I know a lot of people sold their 8s when the 9 came out thinking it was going to be king of the castle, and it's really not. But yeah, anyway, if I sound nasally, it's because, well, like I said earlier, it's cold out, and this wind is kicking my behind. So luckily I pulled over and I'm able to warm up a little bit while I talk to you. But I'm gonna get back out on the road, and let me think. Is there anything else I want to mention about the 9 so far? The foam windscreen cover is really nice. The foam windscreen cover? No. The foam windscreen is a nice addition. And like I said, I mean, this audio probably sounds great. Obviously I'm recording right now, so I'm not able to hear it, but what I've brought into my editor, I think sounds primo, which is really cool. But other than that, battery life seems to be a little bit improved. And another thing I noticed is that the microphone settings, it now says media mod instead of microphone. So once I figured that out, I was able to pretty easily switch between front and back. Except now I sound like garbage because it's picking up the microphone off the back instead of the one right here on the front. So let's switch that setting. There, that should sound better. And also, I know I complained in my first video about the touch sensitivity, but it has seemed to get better. Maybe I'm just getting more used to it, but it does seem to be working better. So I'll retract that one for now. But like I said, I'm gonna do an in-depth video in a couple of weeks that I'm really gonna go through and take some notes and really do everything I like, everything I don't like, and give a real honest review, you know? Because that's all you should expect out of me, is an honest review. But at the end of all that, I think it's easy to work with. Another thing that really gets me is if you select 1080p as your resolution and 30 frames a second, it uses the HEVC codec, which most computers don't come equipped with. So I actually had to run everything through a program called Handbrake for that nighttime footage in my first video, so that I could actually work with it in my editor. Go figure, technology, right folks? And I did test it. I did test the 8 and 1080p, 30 frames a second, no problem at all. Use the H.264 codec and you're good to go. So they did change that. Must be for power consumption. But anyway, it's cold. I'm done. I think I've said all I need to say. So if you get anything out of this video, leave me a comment below, give the video a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. Until I see you again, keep the shiny side up. Take care.
You know, with not having the remote available, it's really going to change my workflow. Every time I go for a 1 hour ride, I'm going to have an hour's worth of footage to scrub through. Using that remote saved me a ton of time. But that's all right. I like watching motorcycle videos, even my own. If you have any questions about the Hero 9, go ahead and leave a comment below. If you think I've missed something, let me know also in the comments below. I'm always looking to improve how well I use the technology around me, so yeah, let me know. I wonder if the people in that neighborhood looked out their windows and was like, what the hell is that guy in the bike doing over there? Oh well, I'm having fun, and hopefully you are too, so they can go pound sand, right? I hope you're having a great day and a great week. If you got something out of my video, please give it a like, let me know in the comments below, and consider subscribing. Until I see you again, keep the shiny side up. And if I thought it was cold earlier, At 50, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, it's downright chilly. Oh my goodness. I got turned around. Now I'm trying to go home. Well, I know this road and I know a ride home from here, but I'm going to be a popsicle by the time I get home. This humidity is wicked. And no, I'm not from Boston, but I parked my car at Harvard Yard to take a walk to get a talk and a cup of coffee.